just snapped back to him and he used it on no one. It would have been so discombobulating too when you get Nocturne ultied and then Orianna ultied and you're all on top of each other. You have no idea where the enemies are or who you should be prioritizing because they might be out of your vision. It's pretty big.
The fight just did not work out for Insomniac. So, Game 3 of the quarterfinals. Loser gonna lose their LCS hopes. Winner likely to make their way to the playoffs, to the postseason. See what they can do. 2,000 gold. You see, they won Game 1. It took them a while. It's a back and forth battle, but they made it happen. Insomniac crushed Game 2, largely due to Morsu's top lane Lee Sin. This game, Morsu, a bit of a slower start, but I just gotta say, the minion lead has exploded in so many of these matchups. 183 to 138 top lane, and 200 to 166 there for the AD carries. Big matchups there for Insomniac.
Yeah, and it's an Aurelia and a Draven. They both flourish with CS leads here, especially over somebody like Zac and Lucian.
Yeah.
Who pretty much do the same thing, except...
They're unremarkable when behind, though.
Yeah, that's the thing, is they don't have a huge impact, or even a high impact in a team fight. You just rely on Steve to jump in there and do some crowd control. But then there's this Aurelia who almost has Trinity Force completed on top of his Blade of the Ruined King. Then he'll start building tanky after that.
And I actually wonder what you have to build tanky here, because you've got Ziggs doing well, Zac doing well, who's doing reasonably well. He's 2-1-3, so he's got some extra gold from the team fights. But also a Lucian who's 2-0-2, and a Lee Sin who's building damage. So you've got physical and magic damage coming in pretty harsh from the entire enemy team.
Yeah. Randuin's Banshees.
You got to try to get them both. Good luck.
Yeah.
Locket of Iron Solari done here for Lasagna. Doesn't even have boots yet. And it gets the 20 CDR and the items available here. So some MR Aura for the team. That'll be nice.
Relies on his Duskbringer for the extra movement speed.
Pretty much. And his ulti.
Yeah.
Makes you go pretty fast. You know what? Riddick's just let 2 gold go to waste. He didn't catch his act before recalling.
That's only if he cashes in, though.
Yeah. If he dies once, it's worth 1 gold.
Yep.
Basically, because you lose half your stacks. See where it goes.
That passive has been keeping them in the game in Game 1 and in Game 3 here.
Their gold lead would be doubled if not for it.
Yes.
That's great.
And in the first game, it was just
it was the call of their goal. It was
terrible.
Draven. Man.
Oh, Lasagna face checking Carbonite. He's all damage.
This is not necessarily ideal. Puts a spell shield on, doesn't get followed up. There's the fear, and here comes Insomniac. Can they land the Q? Yes. Oh, into the stand aside. Shockwave's not going to hit. Good dodge away by Carbonite, but Lasagna in the front line, kicked into a wall. Going to be cashed in by Draven. 182 is the League of Draven stacks in that one, so would have been 184. Told you.
Yeah, just being kicked into a wall was the least of his worries.
Worked out okay. Look out, turrets going down. Turrets, what? Minions going down.
Minions, turrets, if you were Cutie Pie, they would have been, turrets in your eyes.
Riddick's, though, heavily aggressive in the front line. Steve right there on the side, 321 crit on a frontliner, on a tank with 2 big armor health items. 321 the crit. Uses the shield there. Glitterlance not going to land onto much here. SBC do have amazing wave clear. It is going to be hard for Insomniac to push.
Belgian Beast hasn't died this game. Been involved in a lot of kills and a lot of wave clear. And just relieving of pressure has been his job. And it's funny because he usually, in Game 1, he was very high impact. Game 2, kind of kept under the radar until later, where he was the only person really doing well.
Yeah.
And then he just started throwing out all of these ultimates that would just delay the game a tiny bit, but it was over in 30 minutes.
Yes. Yes, it was.
BB, getting low to white.
It's okay. It's worked out
It's
for
close.
him. So I want to keep tabs on things. So I looked at a bunch of skill orders. Carbonite is, after 2 points in W, is maxing E second. Morsu is standard for Aurelius, but they max W, he 10 style, then E, the Equilibrium Strike, the Q Blade Surge at 1. Riddick's on Draven. Every Draven maxes Q, that's fine, but he is going for Blood Rush second. I've seen Stand Aside second. Not the case. Blood Rush here for him. Masterwork maxes Shield, then he's going for the Zephyr, leaving his Tornado Q at level 1. And those are the ones that I saw. So I wanted to just point those out for you guys.
And Lasagna maxed his W second, which gives him attack speed just by leveling it up.
5% per rank and a lower cooldown on Spell Shield.
Which is all he's worried about.
Yep.
Just worried about not getting...
blocking the damages.
Yeah,
and to be fair, attack speed's good when you've got a Elder Lizard and Dustbringer on.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big DPS increase.
Also, every time you attack somebody, it lowers the cooldown on your passive.
True.
The Umber Blades.
Yes, it does. And not to mention one more time, your attack speed buff for the W doubles when you block a spell shield. So
Absolutely.
you actually have significant attack speed gains by maxing W. Because you get it doubled more, and the doubling is worth more itself.
Double, double.
It's like it's quadrupled its attack speed.
What? You're blowing my brain, freak.
Math.
Stop.
In Celsius, it would only be tripled, though. Doesn't even
Only
make
be
sense.
tripled.
Only. It's much weaker in Europe. Doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't matter. Here we go. The guy's trying to sweep wards back and forth. They kill the ward, put a new one down. Of course they would. Why not? Shield on a Lasagna. Is he looking for the fight there? The whole team is around. Puts the Deathbringer down. Carbonite
SBC
pushing
going
down
in.
aggressively. They're going to look for the jump onto Riddick. He's going to survive, though. Nocturne only comes in. Will they get the shockwave that they need or the one that they deserve? Morsu comes in. Carbonite goes down. Belgian Beast in the back lines. He drops as well. Morsu going big. Two-man shockwave on the back line. Steve about to get put into little bloblets. Oh, he survives just barely. 2 for 0, though. Great fight for Insomniac.
He's so tiny.
He's so tiny.
Oh no.
Run, Zach.
And he's going back. He has
Going
to
back to
right
base.
now. Dragon is up right now, but they are going to completely ignore that, go straight for this turret, because it won't respawn. Dragon will, and it gives them more map pressure. And down bottom, too, there's another turret that's ripe for the taking. If they rotate there in time, it'll just be another one straight into their pockets. Lasagna has the attack speed.
Yep.
Great at taking turrets if you push points into your W as opposed to your E.
They're a little pensive. They don't. The thing is, no one's around just yet, but they have no wards to prove it. So it's only Riddick and BB doing the damage. The rest of the team backs off, plays a bit more safe. The white is up. The blue buff getting stolen right now. I like that choice. He's gonna go to BB if he can last hit it. Ah, nope. Riddick, as the Draven should, steals that away. But now it's the Dragon. Insomniac picking up 2 turrets, blue buff, and Dragon off that fight if they can get away safely.
So they...
Good tornado.
Woo!
All 5.
So if you were Insomniac, you just got a bunch of kills, put them at low HP to force them back, then you push that advantage. They didn't go straight for the Dragon, they got it on the retreat. They got mid turret, bottom turret, blue buff, and Dragon. So much control off of that one fight.
Yeah.
Exploding to a 3K gold lead right now. And now they come back with... Look at that. Look at the Aurelia. He's got both, before he even starts building some HP, he's got both
no
defensive
Randuins,
stats.
though.
Yes. No Randuins. So it looks like it might be GA Banshee's Veil.
That's my guess.
I usually see GAs on a bunch of Aurelias.
Yeah. I don't like late Sunfire. That's the only other big chain vest item you'd go for. I don't think Frozen Heart's likely. So yeah, we'll see where he goes with this one. Morsu, though, of course, an amazing player.
But I like the fact he built both resistances before building HP.
Yeah.
Because this team has so much mix.
He's already got a decent amount of HP from Lifesteal Whatnot anyway. Lasagna running backwards. He's going to be all right. Pops the spell. She doesn't get much with it, though. Fear onto Carbonite. Morsu running for the front line, dealing the slow onto Yero, chasing him down by himself. Goodbye. Ready to with that one. The jump in from Morsu did, I believe, got a Q reset. Yep, jumps back down to the minions. That's really good play by Morsu.
Just zoning them off, and then we had Riddick coming in from the side. Didn't get the kill, so he didn't get the extra gold from the stacks. Just clearing out the jungle, and now Steve Bakes Cookies, they previously had a lead, gave it up after one fight. Insomniac took so much for it.
Masterwork, you don't want to be there. Nice ulti, they're going to knock them back, and he heals up enough to stay alive. Matroko flashing over the wall, or dashing, I should say, being alive. Carbonite and Steve. Shockwave missing again. Not BB's game here. But they get the damage across, making him leave back to the base. Insomniac still in good shape, 4,000 gold in the lead.
So much pressure, too. Even with the catch on the Masterwork, the defensive support, just showing that he's adept at that. Pushing everybody back with the Monsoon, and he's fine. His team was there to back him up. Lasagna putting the Paranoia down to deny the vision. And there aren't a lot of objectives left on the map for Insomniac to take, so they have to continue to pressure, get these turrets that are left on the outskirts, get objectives. Dragon's not going to be up for a while, but Steve Bakes Cookies are in an even worse spot because they need to farm and get deep vision in their own jungle, which could be risky against this team, especially since Nocturne can reinforce at any time.
That's true. It's going to be dangerous. We did just see the gold scoreboard on the bottom of the screen. Of this 3,000 to 4,000 gold lead, it all rests on Morsu and Riddick, both about 2,000 gold above their respective opponents. Carbonite still in the lead above his jungle opposition. You can see that right there. Carbonite above Lasagna. Morsu and Riddick leading against their opponents. Everyone else pretty equal otherwise. So the guys we were talking about before, they're still putting in great performances.
We saw Morsu have an amazing performance in Game 2. Game 3, 2K gold lead here. dominates the top lane. He doesn't just play passive to go even.
Nuh-uh.
He looks to crush it.
Yes, he does.
And he's done that in Game 2 where they won. And now in Game 3 where Osomniac has a lead again. Game 1, he was on a passive top lane. Just
Yeah, he's in the losing matchup
sitting
and
around.
did so.
Yeah. Oh, it did not work for him, and it didn't suit his playstyle. And I like that they aren't afraid to pick champions that are outside the quote-unquote meta,
Sure.
like Janna, but it suits their playstyle. Play what you're good at and what your team can synergize with.
Yeah.
And Osomniac, when you play to your strength shows.
They just support their top laner and say, yeah, you, like, Riddick's and Morsu go freaking kill people. Lasagna's going to get some defensive items fairly early on for the team. And those guys are going to be big threats. I like it. I haven't seen a team play like this before.
And you made it a point earlier where BB seems like a supporting role in that mid lane.
He is.
When he played the Syndra, it was a disaster.
Yeah.
Not really helping the team too much, just being a target that gets picked off. Now as an Orianna, stay in the back line, support people with shields and displacement. Working to this team's strength where they have star players and they just enhance their combat capabilities.
These guys looking good. Carbonite, unfortunately, not finding anything since the early game on Lee Sin. He's starting to fall off a little bit. The damage not quite working. Going towards, I believe, a Last Whisper next, though. A pickaxe got picked up by Carbonite. He's going back towards the playmaking style if he can make it happen. Of course, Matroko 2-0-2 still holding on. We'll see what he can do. Osomniac staying up late. Gonna put the Draven back on the split push. Waiting around for a little bit. Dragon's up in a minute. Baron's not really contested just yet. We'll see where the next big moves come.
Getting more stacks. Go for the 3. Get 3 in the air.
He's a good juggler, man.
Yeah. Dang.
Better than Syndra sometimes.
Morsu. Looking for blood. What?
I just realized something. Part of the reason why Trinity Force is so good on Aurelia, especially with the Trinity Force changes. Right, so you have the proc for Blade Surge to one-shot it, but then you've just killed a minion, granting 60 bonus move speed, so you can chase them off the queue.
Yes.
So there's two of the different passes of Trinity Force work really well with Blade Surge.
When the new Trinity Force was just released, I thought Aurelia was going to come back because of that, and also the fact that you said it does even more damage than it did previously, allows your Blade Surge to kill the target. You get the bonus movement speed, and we actually saw, I was watching, I think it was Voyboy's stream, back when he did top lane, would queue to a caster minion right next to the person, and just chase them down with hit 10 style, and then if they got reinforced, and he was chasing them, he'd just be like, oh, queue back to the minion wave and I'm out of there.
Yeah. Same thing for Morso here. We saw him dive in the middle of a team fight a little while ago, 5 minutes ago. Queued to a caster minion, walked forwards, just queued back to a caster minion, got out. It was a great play. Dragon going down rather quickly. Smite comes through. Carbonite in the front lines. Nocturne goes off. Will they get the shockwave that they need? Looks like not just yet. Their Carbonite doesn't have Lasagna very low as well. Morsu in the back line is going to find one. He's going to now go towards Matroko. Getting kicked around though. Carbonite trying to make the play. Can he pick off Morsu? Ah, yes he will. Shutdown comes across now on the back lines. Lasagna is low. The Bloblet split apart though. Easy pickups here for Riddick's. Going to pick that one up. 436 for that kill. 10-8. Overall a 2-for-1 battle. Osomniac happy to keep going.
I don't think the shockwave hit anybody again, but they want blood here. And Matroko.
Yeah, he's not going to win that fight. It's a Draven. Another kill picked up. But here comes Carbonite in the back lines. Good flash by Masterwork. Yarrow found a good spot. Picked up. Double kill here for Ritix. Can he keep going? Dissonance not going to come off in time. Red buff slow. Shields up in 2 seconds. Can he get to a minion? Can he get to a trinket ward? Riddick's no longer in range. He's all right.
He still had flash. He wasn't going to give up a kill. Wow.
Riddick's pretty big, dude. Didn't use his red elixir all fight, by the way. I make that mistake a lot.
That's true. That's true.
That was unfortunate.
Oh, they're going to go straight for Baron here. Carbonite is still up. Once again, do they have the damage to take it out? Oh.
All right, the guys are low. They could look for a fight, but no one's around. Baron lower on health. Carbonite might try, won't get there in time. It was close, though. Lasagna picking up the Baron for his team. 12-8, 8,000 gold. Osomniac in the round of 10 had a big comeback lead from behind against Pentasports. Here in this best of 3, they came from behind. They lost game 1 and looking to make the series their comeback win. You guys keeping it interesting.
Oh, yeah. I think we've had so far in Europe all the games in the round of 8 going to a... No.
It was
2-0, yes.
Departed.
That's right. But they've all been interesting.
Oh, yes, they have.
Cloud9... Eclipse. I keep doing that. I'm like, Tempest Eclipse?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, Eclipse, E stands for Europe. That's what I remember.
That was my way of doing it.
So Cloud9 Eclipse ending up going 2-0, losing to Departed.
They're going to face these guys. Whoever wins here versus Departed in the semifinals.
It's going to be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Especially since both of these teams have very different styles that you might not be used to.
True.
And if you face against, like, let's just say you play against Insomniac, who do you shut down? Do you go bottom? Do you go from Morsu? Does your jungler have to stretch himself thin and go both top and bottom? And that was actually quite hypnotizing to watch.
That's fun.
That was.
It's such a waste of mana.
Yasuo, is that you?
No, that would take 2 seconds for Yasuo. That required many more button presses for Aurelia. A little bit flashier.
Wow, so you go Spirit Visage into Guardian Angel. The Guardian Angel, yes.
Yeah. Visage, I see it. A lot of healing potential there for Aurelia, and the CDR is actually useful as well. CDR is a damage stat for Aurelia. Yeah. Getting hit 10 style up more than once in a fight, more than twice in a fight, actually a very big deal. So I do like the choice of Visage. He seems to not have any problems getting peeled away anyway, so he doesn't need the Banshee.
Yeah. There's no big impact ability that's going to stop him, and Aurelia's passive is going to stop CC anyway.
Merc plus passive is enough tenacity.
Yeah. Doesn't need the Banshee's fail. Just needs some magic resist. And like you said, the healing from it, both from Blade of the Ruined King and the D10 style.
And his ulti.
That's true. And Transcendent Blades. This Aurelia is just so threatening. Morsu, you got to kill him twice now when you've had problems killing him once.
And he's got an Orianna Janna on his team. A lot of things make this hard.
Hell's Ascension came out. We do see Riddick's coming in from the side here.
Onto a ward.
Insomniac wants to go.
They are looking aggressive. They are certainly the team in the lead. They've got Baron buff. They've got a blue buff still. Or blue buff, what? Sorry. Blue elixir on Yarrow. Just pointing at random things right now. Ward speed coming down. Riddick's on the side. Carmen's going to go in. Does not land the kick in a very good spot, but Master going to pop the ult to keep the team alive. Nocturne ulti popped as well. Carbonite now taking a lot of damage. Will they go for that one? No, they go for the back lane here. Shockwave onto 2. Oh my god, 3 kills picked up so far. Steve, not in a good spot. Make that 4 kills in the top lane turret.
4 for nothing, and the health bars of our Insomniac are still very high. They're going to get this turret, they're going to get an inhibitor, and possibly the game with these 40-second lockouts on most of Steve Bake's cookies.
They've got to wait for their next minion wave before these turrets have 150 less armor than they do right now. They're going to try to backdoor it all if they can. Morsu taking 2 turrets to the face right there. Turret number 1 goes down, 30-second lockout, 15 for Lulu. Ziggs bomb comes in. Turret number 2 going to go down. There they go. Insomniac looking for the Game 3 win in the quarterfinals. They're going to find it. Welcome to the semis.
And Steve Bake cookies, they took them out, and Insomniac now has pretty much guaranteed spot in the top 6.
They got a real good shot.
They have a really good shot. I think there's only like one contingency.
Yeah.
One possible way that they couldn't make it. But I like that this almost unorthodox in this meta team composition makes it this far, and they didn't deviate from it. And actually, it was their strength when they played something that was different.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Top lane Aurelia, top lane Lee Sin, big performances there. Their AD carry Riddick's also gigantic, so very nicely played by these guys. And now, with the night's games in our match history, let's check out the updated bracket. Thanks to their win, Insomniac advances to the semifinals where they face a Departed team that has already knocked out the top squad in the series, Cloud9 Eclipse.
And remember, even though the LCS is dark next week, the Ninjas in Pajamas and Meet Your Makers will both take to the Rift for their quarterfinal matches. Next week, March 12th, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific, 11 a.m.
Yeah, sorry, 7
p.m.
It was written badly.
Yeah.
11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. European time. Central European time.
7 p.m. Central European time,
yes.
11 a.m. Pacific.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
That's going to be Wednesday. Keep that in mind, guys.
March
that's 6
12th.
days from now. There we go. We got it. We got it. We're good. And of course, tomorrow the North American LCS kicks off their 3 days of Super Week action. Week 8 kicks off with Evil Geniuses taking on Cloud9, followed by Shifter and Coast, battling a Bjergsen-less team solo mid.
And after that, it's the Red Hot CLG taking on Dig, and Curse battling XDG and Team Coast versus Dignitas. And day 1 of Super Week kicks off on Friday at 9 p.m. Central European Time, noon Pacific.
And with that, it's time to say goodbye. But before I go, I want to say thanks again to our friends at Coca-Cola. Now for myself, Zyrene, and the rest of the live broadcast crew, thanks for watching. Good night. GG. And we'll miss you.
Yo, man, look at me, man. I got all the jewels. Look at my shoes, man. I'm sharp, man. I look good, I look good, I look exactly the way you wish you could. I look good, I look good, come on. I'm in love with a girl that I call old school. Sipping on my brandy, I'm feeling brand new. Got the feather in my hat because I'm just that cool. You peeping at my alligators bent kinda slow. They peeping at me pimping cause I got all the game. And even if the day change, it's all the same. You rolling up the block, but you in the wrong lane. You hating on a brother, man, you must be insane. I look good, I look good, I look exactly the way you wish you could. I look good, I look good, come on. I look good, I look good, I look exactly the way you wish you could. I look good, I look good, come on. Joe said that I'm the best in the West. I got the girls saying, damn, look at how he dressed. No need to guess, just bless my finesse. I keep him in a mess, all up in this caress. Jeans, fitted, shirt, knitted. Man, she need to quit it, she already did it. She gotta be Latina cause she look mixed with it. She all up on me, so I guess she gonna get it. I look good, I look good, I look exactly the way you wish you could. I look good, I look good, come on. I look good, I look good, I look exactly the way you wish you could. I look good, I look good, come on. Right, come on. Right, come on. Right, come on. I look good, right.